Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I'm Terry, holding your space. Welcome to my channel. Hi, Carol. Good to see you. It's a fabulous, beautiful day in Wichita. Yay. Annie Bear, good morning, dear. Miss Charlotte, hello. Marianne, great to see you here. Wow. Talk about a weekend, huh? That was fun. My head and my crown chakra are still going boom, boom, boom. Anyway, I don't know if anybody had a chance to see Joe Biden at the what was it that he was at, the Foreign Press Awards thing. Hi, Jeff Bailey. Good to see you. Oh, flowing. It's freezing. Yeah, hot coffee helps. Hello. Good morning. Zip, zip. Yeah, me too. It's cold here. It's 42 degrees here. So, notification popped. Yay. I'm so glad to see that. Thank you for letting me know, Flowing. Viviani, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Um, so I don't watch a lot of news. Like I'll get highlights and read NPR and stuff. But um, oh, Lauren, hi. And but this morning everybody was talking about this weekend about Joe Biden and how funny he was. And oh my gosh, he was so funny at that Foreign Press Awards thing. It was just, he was a riot. If you get a chance, watch it because it'll raise your vibration. He's just hilarious in it. He's quite smart, quite witty. Of course, he's smart. I mean, he's been doing that forever, right? Biden was awesome, right, Carol? He was amazing. Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I bet the whole thing. I might try to watch the whole thing today. You're either drunk or MTG, right? Charlotte, that was pretty funny. He really got Fox News pretty good too, didn't he? And CNN. Um, yeah. So, yeah, he was pretty good. Went after Tucker. That was hilarious. Just hilarious. Hi, Deborah. Good morning, dear. Um, he was just correspondence dinner. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I think, 45 didn't go to it, did he? He didn't, I think he was invited, of course, but he didn't wanna go. Maybe he went once and they kinda he roasted his wife, didn't he? He roasted Mel a little bit, something about her, copying. Um, she copied whose speech? Oh golly gee. The former president, Michelle Obama's speech a little bit. Good morning. Yeah. Nice to see humor in class again, right, Annie Bear? Yeah. Pretty funny guy. Oh, oh, 45 stopped the whole thing? Dang. That's too crazy. Too much comedy content of Trump for there. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's held by the White House press. Okay. Good to know. No wonder. No wonder he could do that. So, um, I wrote down his toast because I thought that that was pretty incredible. He said, and I think I wrote all this right. Um, Let us be a nation that embraces light over darkness, truth over lies, and restores the soul of the nation. Isn't that beautiful? I thought that was incredible that he said that. Um, and I thought, have you guys ever seen? Yeah, he was on fire, right, Pamela? Hey, Pamela. He was just a riot, and he had timing, man. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. Uh, Really funny. Yeah, really funny. How was everybody's weekend? I was on with BC Barton, my new dear friend BC, who I'm in love with. Lives in Arkansas. She's a shaman. She says she's a Christian shaman working with Jesus and Buddha light Pamela, yours was long. Miss Charlotte, you had a rainy weekend, and Flowings was beautiful. Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Mad you missed the live. It went on, and weekend was great. Had a reading with Kevin Lewis. Oh my God! On Saturday, Carol, is he amazing or what? Yeah, I've had a reading by Kevin before, and it was just heaven, 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 heaven. Oh, hi, Talisa. Nice to see you. Witherspoon. I used to have some friends that were Witherspoons down in Delray Beach, Florida. Hung out with family all weekend. That's the best, right? And Lauren, you stayed home and relaxed. Oh, honey. Sunday, I got to have coffee in bed. And that's like my favorite thing to do. I only do it about once a week now, but I used to do it every day for a while. So, and I needed that. Sometimes we need to just indulge ourselves in those little wonderful things. So, um, hmm. Oh, golly. I got this little window that keeps popping up and it gets rid of the chat. It doesn't get rid of it, but it just covers it up. Yeah. So cool, Carol. Man, he's on fire, isn't he? Kevin Lewis. He's just amazing. I love him. Good morning, Julie. Good to hear about a great reading. Coffee in bed, so great. Sip and roll over and rest, right, Julie? I love that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Talisa, you're going to get a reading today. Well, I can do some cards today too. We usually do a meditation chat, do a meditation, and then read some cards. So, yeah. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the like button, Teresa says. Hello, Teresa. How are you this morning? One of the Teresas is here. And actually, two, because that's my given name, too. Yeah. And I'm surprised by how many Teresas are in our community. It's funny. Oh, okay. So, speaking of which, today I pulled Parvati, and she is divine Shakti energy. Oh, golly, this is kind of moving around. Okay. Let me just click out of that. Well, and look at this. Talk about energy. Everything is moving around. Yeah, let's do some cards. Amen. And there's a lot of readers here. So anybody else that wants to throw cards and chime in, go ahead. We'll have fun with it. Be a tribal effort. So Parvati is about she's part of the Trinity. I think it's Lakshmi and Parvati. And if Maruta's here, she'll remember who else is in that Trinity. Anyway, she's all about Shakti energy. And she is Lord Ganesha's mom, Shiva's wife. And she lives on a mountain of love. And she's all about that divine feminine energy that bends. So, and it's like water, but it's so strong. Yes, Pamela, very powerful. It's so strong, just with its softness and how it can bend, just like water is so powerful, right? Like it can be a tsunami or it can be a flat mirror. And it says, I'm a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. I thought that was beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Annie Bear, thank you for asking BC about the violet light. And I think next time we'll go into that a little more with her, but I thought she was really great with it. And she also channeled Saint Germain. So I wasn't expecting that. Were you? I mean, I was expecting a lot from her. Oh, and you're getting birth mothers. Yeah. Yeah. So, the goddess of devotion. I am a love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. And so, of course, I had to pull Lord Ganesha card. And this one is fulfillment. So, and this is about all of us, right? We're moving into a new cycle. May 5th, everybody's talking about the eclipse and, letting go right now of anything that we're not, um, it doesn't serve us anymore. Time to release, get ready for a new light, new energy coming in. And here is us. We've been studying, we've been doing our work, and some of us perhaps with the Akashic records here. Um, but all of us are on our path, right? And so we're closing that up, part of it, right? We've gotten to where a certain level, and now we're getting ready to start a new level that's just going to go. So hang on to your hats and fasten your seatbelts. I always think about, oh, what's his name? And Devil Wears Prada, and he says, "Guard your loins." I love that. Oh, Pamela, you're studying Saint Germain right now. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, and BC talked a lot about Anders too, Saint Germain's twin flame and consort. So that was really beautiful. That was really interesting, I thought too, because I'd never studied Saint Germain that much, and but knowing about his consort, and I love that, you know. Uh, Saint Germain in his violet flame is so loving and powerful energies, always the most benevolent outcomes for all. Amen, Lauren. Right? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, Pamela. No twin flame stuff, more with angels. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't either. So I thought that was quite interesting. I had to look it up, and I have to look up stuff all the time. So others are saying what a difficult month this will be, energy this month is. We here in this community laid the light path for others to feel there are better days ahead. Right, Carol? So we're mini creators, and if we expect tough times ahead, then we'll probably see some tough times ahead, right? So if we fly in on that water energy, and bend with it and move with it and ride it. And that's kind of what I've been seeing is this energy comes in, and it's like we're on a surfboard and we're just riding the wave. So I started working Saturday with Saint Germain, Amethyst, and Zadkiel. Wow, Deborah, that is powerful. I love Zadkiel. I know I'm messing up the pronunciation. Mama Zuri Twang. Yeah. And the energy is powerful, right? Not difficult. Not when you're writing it and you're bending with it and flowing with it. Flowing. Oh, well, of course we get her. Akalanda, the goddess of never not broken. So we've all been on our path a while. We've had a lot of growth opportunities, FGOs, right? Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. And that's something that BC and George talk about a lot is love being the common denominator and the neutralizer. So that when somebody comes at you with negative energy or something, just giving them love and how that just, it's gone. You're not attached to that negative energy. You're not, you know, absorbing it into your body. You're just love. Yeah. Julie, love this light space. Hey, Julie. Me too. I love this tribe. This is a great, great way to start our days. Going with the flow here and being open. Amen, Deborah. Lauren says, I pulled the surrender card from the Vintage Wisdom Mosley. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I'm on StreamYard. so I can post. Um, it is a time to surrender the energies and just flow. The energy will always be with us now. Yeah, yeah, and that's one thing that somebody taught me a long time ago. Because sometimes we get downloads, we get all this energy and all this information, and it's like a huge high, right? Then other times our bodies are acclimating, our minds, our spirits are kind of acclimating to all that energy, and it takes us a little while, and then we acclimate, but we're not going any lower. We're just absorbing and getting ready for the next step. So we never go down. Yeah, love, becoming more love. Oh, that's the t-shirt today, flowing. Love, becoming more love. I love that. Okay, so I need to get a jar for how many times I say beautiful, by the way. Because I was watching the replay on some of it and I was like, oh, it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. But it really is. Pamela, George is so grounded spiritually, surrounded in love and its beautiful energy. Right? He's so easy to talk to. And then we talked for another hour. Afterwards, he called me about something, and I was like, before I knew it, I was like, oh my gosh. Uh, Lots of releasing and go with the flow. Right, Carol? Yeah. Yeah. Ride that wave, man. Be in charge of that wave. Be that energy that just doesn't, Parvati, that doesn't, or that does bend, that doesn't break. So, so important. I don't know where I put her either. Okay. Well, it's all right. She's probably in my lap somewhere. So, oh, yeah, lots of releasing going on. Lots of releasing going on. Feeble minded and tired from the higher energy, right? So sometimes it does kind of slay us a little bit until we absorb all of it, right? And so that's a real important thing that I started writing down. Like I've written down so many mantras that George gives me, but then I'm always in a hurry, and then I have to go back and double check what they mean. But Tula, 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 Tula is balance for in Sanskrit. So that is a really easy one that we can do whenever we want to. Yeah. Um, okay. Would love a card, please. You woke it. Oh, anywhere. Woke at 118 in physical and emotional pain, meditated afterwards. Yes, Annie, we're going to do cards right after this, honey. Unless if you're in a situation right now that you need it, we can do that first too, but maybe if we bring in some of that energy. So, Tula, Tula, Tula. And then, of course, always, to the ninth, times 9 to the 72nd power. That just increases it, like you've said it 72 times 9. Lauren says, I feel blessed to be among many to be experiencing these changes. I heard to help with the burden, write what we want to release. On Friday, burn the paper and release it to the universe. Ooh, that sounds great. I've got my copper bucket here, so we can burn some stuff in that. That sounds beautiful. Yeah, Annie, we're going to hold you in loving light, honey. Oh, you're welcome, Annie. Do you want a card? Let's just do a card right now for Annie. So, Annie, I'm going to pull you up. What is she doing there? Oh, Ananda Mai Ma. So she was just on top there. I'm going to pull her for you, but I'll pull another one too because the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. So knowing that part inside of you that's true love, right? That doesn't change. Yes, preem, Annie. And that will bring everything up because that's love, right? And shreem, Ananda, bliss. So that's the other one. So Ananda Ma, the joy permeated mother, and she's pregnant. Look at her. So she's bringing forth new life. And we're all doing that right now. We're bringing forth all sorts of new information and stuff. Oh, I threw this ring on today too. This is like, I don't know if you guys remember these. We always talk about going thrifting, but used to see these all the time at the thrift stores. It's just a costume jewelry, but I like the light of it. The green, the healing. Yeah, there is green light in the heart all around you, Annie Bear. You're welcome, but let me pull another one too, honey. I'm going to pull. Where are they? There they are. Yeah. All mother cards, womb energy. That's right. And how powerful are we? And that shows your bear, right, Annie Bear? Your beautiful bear that's hugging you and holding you. So I get that you're surrounded in that pink and green energy. And your spirit guides are with you, of course. But I'm getting a mother figure too. So I don't know if it's someone on the other side or one of your angels. But she's giving you something sweet. So maybe you have someone on the other side that used to give you sweets. But, and Mother's Day and spring has arrived, right? So, insight. So, sometimes when we're going through these huge shifts in energy, too, we get a little bit of shadow work in, or we might get some energy in of despair, right? Just like that happened to Jesus. I mean, I think that's in the Bible, how he went out in the desert and then he found true enlightenment. So I get that you're getting ready for a big shift, honey. We all are, but you in particular, you're feeling it. And everybody be kind and gentle to yourself because even though we talk about riding this wave and we're on our surfboard, still be gentle. Hear the whispers. So that's another word that we keep getting is whisper. Feel those whispers as they come in. The whisper of the wind, the whisper of your spirit guides, the whisper of the mother. The sword of Michael. Amen, Pamela. Right? So, yeah. Talisa Witherspoon. I'll give you a card too, honey. Oh. Yeah, this is a great little group. I love this group. Okay. Talisa. Oh, Talisa. Divine animals. So your spirit animal comes through, darling. And, oh, yes, you get the lion, the lioness as she comes through. And look at the heart up there, the beautiful love that comes through. So feeling your protection with this beautiful card and how much light that gives you. Let's see. Tanisha, let me know if that, or Talisha, let me know if that resonates with you. But sometimes in the morning, every day in the morning, it's a great idea to bring in your ancestors, your guardians, your angels, your spirit guides, and your ancestors. So, and today this lion comes in. The lion has a lot to do with Durga and the divine feminine. So, feeling your, I always think of as sensuality with the lion, right? And the Lyrans, and how they're just so beautiful and silky. And so going into your senses, which brings you into your intuition. So if you're not going through an opening with your intuition um, right now, I think you will be very soon also. Oh, yeah, Annie Bear. The grace of divine assistance is coming to you. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and do a meditation. Um, and we can get all our protection in. And we'll just see. We're going to let Spirit guide us today. So, taking 3 deep breaths in through the nostrils, these are cleansing breaths, out through the mouth. Breathe out all the way down to your root chakra. Give it a big push. Lauren says, I just had a thought to remember pain is only weakness leaving the body. Amen, Lauren. And yeah, darkness is just a hole that the light comes through, right? That's what Rumi says. I'm getting a vision of all of us holding you up, Annie, holding space for you, but like at a wedding, when they hold up the bride and the groom, and so we're all holding you, giving you space. Breathing in again. Hi, Viviani. All the way out down to your knees. I think George said that we have third eyes also in our knees. That was funny. Okay, now just let your body breathe you. Since we brought in the sensuous energy, let's go into our senses. So listening, hearing. What do you hear today? Name 5 things. Maybe you hear birds or cars. Maybe you hear the wind. Listening to your room or wherever you are. Now see if you don't hear a whisper. A whisper of your soul guide. And our cardinals as they come in. And cardinals represent our ancestors. So our ancestors come in with that one. It's a beautiful spot. Surround us. Lots of hugs around Annie Bear. Now, sight. Even if your eyes are closed, just imagine what you see. See 5 things. Notice. Maybe you see a light, a plant. Now look beyond what we see. Let's give it a soft eye, like you're looking in my window or my altar back there. Just look beyond it. Sing beyond. Breathe that in and out. Now touch. Touching your index finger to your thumb, rotating it lightly clockwise, and then reverse that. Counterclockwise. feeling that energy. Now pulling your hands together, feeling the heat of the energy as it comes in. Energy of love, energy of light. Feel it as it expands and grows. The more we pull our hands out and push them back in, you can just feel it growing. Love, pure love. Bring our hands to our heart with all that love. Breathe that in. Beautiful pink and green love. Now taste. Take the tip of your tongue, push it lightly against the roof of your mouth. If you can. If you can, push it back a little bit farther. See how your taste buds come alive. This is what monks do. Taste nirvana. Many of them, well, not many, but a lot, live this way without eating. Just tasting spirit, love, bliss. We'll wrap Annie Bear up in that bliss and anybody else here that needs it while we're doing it. Surrounding them in that beautiful bliss. Now imagine tasting lights. What does light taste like? Hi, Jezree, just in time. We're doing our senses. And Teresa, another Teresa here. Now, let's see. Smell. Bring your awareness to the sense of smell. What you smell in your room, maybe your coffee, your hand lotion. Then let's smell our favorite food, cookies, or maybe it's roasted vegetables, if you like salty. Sweet grass. And smell love. What does love smell like? Now knowing that we're here together. What do we know? Knowing light. Knowing the vibration of this tribe and the support. Annie Bear feels a soft, gentle coolness on her left side. You're so welcome, honey. Okay, now this knowing, we're going to bring in all our angels and our spirit guides. Bringing in, 30 trillion angels. They stand behind us and all around us, all around our circle, feeling their power and protection. We'll walk with our angels today and every day. See an army of wings behind us, lifting us up and lifting up Annie Bear to the top. Our spirit guides come in, all their beautiful energy. And our ancestors are already here, but more come in. These are ancestors from this lifetime and others. So we might have some galactic energy here if we don't already. And then let's bring in our spirit animals. Our bears come in, our dolphins, our dragons, and maybe our animals that live here with us. Tyler's around here somewhere. Feeling all their energy, unconditional love, knowing it. Now completely guided in light, completely protected. If you'd like to, we can merge here in our circle. Sing a circle of light around the planet. Oh, Marianne says, I'm laying on my back on the sand with the ocean in front of me. The clouds are making forms like angels and faces. The air is damp and salty with sun, warming my face. The air is cool. I'm content. Well, let's go there. All right. So, filling our circle of light all around us. If you'd like, you can squeeze the hand of the person on your right and feeling it as it comes all the way around the circle to your left hand. So, giving with your right, receiving with your left hand. And see us in our light circle here. And we'll do a little traveling. Miss Charlotte says a raspberry mojito on the beach. So let's imagine as we walk on a path, seeing the seagrasses bending with the wind, not breaking, but how the reeds can bend. It's like energy as it comes in with this new cycle, just like us. We're with it, we're riding it, walking down the path, coming to some rocks, witnessing them, feeling the rocks with our hand. Some are smooth, some are sharp, bringing them into our awareness. Yeah, here comes Tyler, our spirit guides. Now, walking farther, some light, soft pebbles as we walk along them, feeling them on our feet, our foundation, building us up and kind of getting our energy moving there, right? Massaging our feet, giving us some power till we come to our warm water. So just as deep as you want to go. Not everybody likes to go deep. Doesn't matter. It can be a small, tiny fountain or a big, beautiful ocean. And just laying here, feeling the warmth of the beach if you want to stay there. Or we can go out in the water and float. Just surrendering on our backs. Feel your shoulders as they relax. You surrender. Feel your heart as it grows. Beautiful heart chakra. Beautiful green, 75 feet in front of you and 75 feet behind you. See that huge light? And then imagine the beautiful pink swirls of the high heart going in there with serenity and love. Now looking around us and seeing each other floating and laying on the beach, having some mojitos. Might be other people coming in, Our spirit guides and our angels are here. Noticing a special friend that comes in. This might be somebody from your dreams, might be one of your angels. They bring us something beautiful. It might be a bottle of water to nourish us, or a mojito to brighten our day. So it can be any gift. Perhaps it's a seashell. Now floating a little deeper if you want, or still on your towel, looking up at the sky, noticing how blue it is, just like your blue towel or your blue water, completely surrendering, completely laying back, knowing that we've got this. Our tribe has this, and we have this together. Community, each holding another up. Just letting go for a minute. No time or space. Everything fades together in that beautiful blue serenity and peace. While we're here, we'll make a brain connection with it. Hearing it. What does blue sound like? Right now it's sounding like a bird. What does the vibration of it sound like? Is it a crescendo? Is it a classical guitar? Or Marvin Gaye? Bringing all your senses in and smelling it. Does it smell salty? It smells like blueberries. Oh, light blue. That used to be my favorite perfume. My husband would buy it. My daughter would buy it for me. Beautiful scent. Now looking at it. Is it blue like the Adriatic Ocean, Adriatic Sea, a deep blue, or is it turquoise, like a beautiful necklace? I'm tasting it. What does it taste like? A mojito, of course. It can taste like anything you want. Nirvana, bliss. Now, just know it. Oh, aquamarine topaz. Miss Charlotte, I have my aquamarine on today too. That's funny. Oh, beautiful. Now take a minute here and know it. Complete serenity. And see how the wind can help us ride it. A wind of serenity and a blanket of serenity, cloaking ourselves in it. These we take back with us. And now we're carried by our angels. They pick us up, fly us through the blue skies, drop us off back at our homes or wherever we are today, feeling refreshed, ready to start our day, jumping back in our bodies. Feet first, if you're like me, or you can soar back in or float back in. Starting to feel our bodies. What do they feel like? Energy, pure energy, energy and motion. Just moving a little with our shoulders. Now smelling your room. Hi, Jordan Cockburn. We're just coming back into the physical form. It's great to see you. We'll give you a nice big hug of serenity. Rubbing our hands lightly together. Smelling our rooms. Starting to see it. Everything here. Starting to hear the birds, maybe your furnace or your air conditioner. Now, back in the physical completely. We can press slightly on the top of our heads, feeling that energy, everything contained within the physical form. Press lightly at the back of your head also, right there at the medulla oblongata. Massage it lightly in a clockwise motion. This activates your vagus nerve. Feel those endorphins as they come into our body today. Now today, let's recite that mantra, Tula, Tula, Tula. Bringing balance into our life. Shreem, Shreem, Shreem. Bringing Ananda, bliss. What was the other one, Annie Bear? Or somebody remembers from yesterday. Tula, 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 Shreem, Shreem, Shreem. And there's one more. We'll remember it later. It's okay. So, taking a deep breath in. Preem, preem, preem. And as you exhale, completely back in the physical. That was relaxing. Jordan, it's so good to see you. I really liked what you did this weekend. Lots of readers here today. Psychic medium Jordan Cockburn. If you guys haven't seen his shows, they're amazing. So, really interesting. Lots of great energy. I'll say I'm drunk, Miss Charlotte, right? Coffee, 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 Julie. Amen. Sip, sip, sip. Mm. So, would anybody be interested in a card now? I'm glad we kind of did some cards before, right? Because that was a lot of energy we were taking up there. Felt great, though. So, remembering that Tula, Tula, Tula today, keeping ourselves balanced this week. Marianne, you have a lovely day too, dear. It's so good to see you. Okay. Marianne, I'm going to give you one of my cute little cards that I got, the inner child cards. Because I think we should all have fun and joy and laughter today. Oh, Miss Charlotte, you got to go. Oh, you have a lovely day too, dear. It's so good to see you. Okay. That was lovely, wasn't it? That was fun. I love going to the beach. Oh, okay. So we're doing Marianne, Star, and Julie, and Ananda. Ananda is bliss. Ananda. Ananda. Spirit Tribe Deborah says, I was floating in the ocean at my beautiful place, Anna Marie Island, Florida. Oh, Deborah. Beautiful. That was kind of the color I was seeing too. Is Anna Marie Island, is that by Captiva on the West Coast? Or is that in the Keys? Sounds beautiful though. Let's see. And I'm pulling this for Marianne. Okay, Marianne. Let's see. What do we get for you, my dear? Oh, live and learn. So, we were talking about darkness, right? Where the light comes in. So, the hole the light makes. So, live and learn. Sometimes things look like they're falling apart, but really, this is just an opportunity. I am patient with myself and energized by learning. So, BC was talking about this too, about the energy of all these growth opportunities that we've had. So, this is what we've been going through, a lot of us, right? This is what's led us here. This is what has led us to learn everything that we're learning, to study with all these great teachers that are available to us here. It's just amazing. So, here we are, a lot of us. So, I'm patient with myself and energized by learning. So, picking everything back up and putting it back together even better than you could have hoped for. Oh, it's down by Clearwater. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. There's a lot of people here from that area. Uh, oh. Yes, seeking knowledge, right? Oh, Marianne says, need for patience seems to be around me at the moment. Well, and you know what that means? That means giving yourself patience. So being gentle with yourself when you go through that process. Yeah, yeah. On the Gulf side, yeah. Yeah, Spirit talks with Deborah. Okay, we've got Miss Julie, the beautiful Miss Julie. So, yeah, well, I'm reinforcing it for me too, Marianne. So, easier said than done. Amen, sister. Right? And sometimes we think we're the only ones going through that. But let me tell you, there is a whole planet that's going through that right now. And you are being lifted up by this community and hugged right now. That serenity. Right, Julie? So many new healers here, all over the place. Let's see. This one is for Julie. Miss Julie. Oh, priorities. Here's one that I need. Let me tell you. Sometimes we have so many choices out there, right? There's so much going on, especially look at Ganesh. He's holding his lotus blossom, especially when we're blossoming and putting ourselves back together, perhaps, right? So, so many choices. So, priorities. Make priorities. Look at what you want and make a list, perhaps, or whatever works for you. One of the really important things that I'm learning in these classes that I'm taking about healing is it's important to make your priorities, but the most important thing is to reward yourself when you do something. So often we think, oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And we feel a little guilt about it, perhaps, or I do, that I didn't get this done yet, or I didn't get that done yet. And but if you give yourself a reward at the end of what you're doing, no matter what it is, like sometimes for me, it's I can go to the thrift store, let me tell you, or the hardware store and shop. So I'll say, okay, today then you get to go to the thrift store and do some shopping, or you get to go look for treasure, right? Or go to the hardware store, or maybe I'm gonna order vegetarian lasagna from the store, the place down the street that has like cracked sauce. So just give yourself a little treat, whatever that is, when you reach these goals. And that's a huge system. It connects your brain and those neural pathways to wanting to do the next one, the next one, the next one, rather than just thinking, oh gosh, I didn't get that done. Oh, wow. So you had two cards here, Julie. And then you've got decisions. You've got some choices coming in. So you got a lot of stuff coming in at you, it looks like. So I don't know if you're looking at, are you looking at moving, Julie? Reward consciousness, right, Julie? Amen. That's the best. And I don't know if you were looking at moving, but you got a lot of decisions coming in and you got a lot of energy around it. So some choices that you've got coming in and rewarding yourself for making those choices. Yeah. That's talking to me too. 100%. Okay. And then we'll go in. Carol. Beautiful Carol. Card, please. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I beat myself up for not getting things done, and I've got ADD like crazy. So, yeah, yeah. Oh, you're possibly looking at moving or doing something. I'm always looking. So that's one of my things. I love to get on Zillow. Do you guys love to get on Zillow and look at houses and look at land, perhaps? That's kind of one of my dreams, is getting some land and putting some tiny houses on it or something and having a little community. I just love that idea. You're welcome, Julie. All right, Carol. Oh, well, here we are, a soul tribe. So, oh, Deborah, in your anal retentive, LOL. Yeah, obsessive. Yeah, I am too. Um, so this is us, Carol. This is beautiful. So you found your soul tribe. You're connected to the earth, and your tree of life is opening up, and it's just enlightenment coming in. So that is so beautiful right there. And this is actually the meditation that I thought we were going to do today, is the tree of life. But that brings in all that Shakti energy that we're working with today too. We pulled in the divine feminine when we were moving around with that. Oh, moving is what Kevin and you were talking about. Oh, Carol. So we're all talking about moving here, right? Yeah. Oh, Annie Bear loves design shows and garden houses, right? Soul Tribe collaboration. Right. And that's what we were just talking about, is Zillow. So so looking at I mean, and maybe it's a move inward. And maybe it's a move of maybe there's moves going on around the planet too. Soul Tribe collaboration. Amen, Carol. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad that resonated. That's funny. I love Kevin. Love me some Kevin. Okay. And Talisa. Talisa. We have Teresa's and we have Talisa. I love that. So funny, there are so many of us here, right? Miss Talisa. Oh, your soul name. So going inside, going into your temple and finding your divine light there. So this is all about divine light. We were just talking about senses, going into our senses. When we go into our senses, everything has vibration, right? It's everything is energy and motion, and there's all sorts of sound included in that. And sometimes your soul name is a special mantra. So you might think about that. There's these primordial mantras like Shreem, Soham, Preem, Aham. There's all sorts of ones. So you might, I don't know if you're working with mantras right now, but I would suggest, if you haven't seen them already, Reverend George is great at that. There's a lot of readers here on YouTube that are great with mantras. But I see you working with some mantras. So, oh, yes, Jezreel. Of course you can have one, honey. Mhm. Oh, Carol, you're on reader.com or realtor.com all the time, right? And then I found some others, Land Watch, and there's some others. Oh, Jezreel, you've not heard of soul names before. So, in the Vedas, which is thousands of years old, way before Christianity. Anyway, the soul names. So, this is like your primordial sound. So, when the universe was made, there were in the Vedas, it said that there were 108 sounds that were created. 108 is like an angelic number. So the Christian rosary has 108 beads on it. The Buddhist mala has 108 beads on it, and all religions have this 108 somehow. Anyway, so 108 words of divinity or vibrations as it was created. So there's these mantras, and I'm trained in Chopra meditation too, and the and that's what they use are that when you get your individual mantra, and similar to but different than TM, but very similar. So, Jezreel, we're going to do a fun card for you too. We're going to do a couple here. Oh, the Divine Feminine, of course. Look at all that beautiful magenta, pure love, and purple flame coming in as well. And that beautiful heart space. So being soft and gentle with yourself, but fierce also. And when we come in with that, oh, here she is, Parvati. So the mother of Ganesh, the wife of Shiva, and fierce energy. I am love that doesn't leave. When I commit to love, my soul evolves. And she is the one, her power is like so soft and so loving, but like a tsunami when she has to be, right? But she bends with things, she flows with things. So, with all the energy that's coming on, and right now, this is who we are in our tribe, whether we're male or female. Oh, yes. I knew I wanted a happy one here. Celebrate. So enjoy everything that you see today. Enjoy everything in your life. Is that one Shreem? Love? Or which one was Bliss? I think Bliss was Preem. No, Shreem was Bliss. I bring joy to the world. Joy to the world. We love that song too. So celebrate, have a party, have fun. Yeah, these are beautiful cards, aren't they? They're really fun today. So if I missed anybody, let me know. Because I'm using StreamYard and it's fun. I'm trying to get better at it because sometimes I'm not very good at it. So, yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it, Jezreel. So glad. Well, everybody have a beautiful day and go have some fun. And Jezreel, you're somewhat familiar with the rosary, right? A lot of times you'll find that ancient architecture too has a lot to do with that 108, and it's a big piece of sacred geometry, 108. So it's beautiful, beautiful numbers, beautiful sounds. So if you're out walking around today, remember to bring in those senses because that activates your third eye, bringing in all your senses and your sensuality. And that's also very feminine, that divine feminine. You are so welcome, Annie Bear. Hugs all around to everybody. Everybody have a fabulous day. And namaste. Yeah, numbers are everywhere, right? Everywhere, all over. You're so welcome, Carol. Everybody have a great day. Love you all. Bye bye.